All right, Preston. So I'm sitting here with Roy. Roy, how do you say your last name?
Sprague,
Sprague. So that way you know who that is. Um, what branch of service were you in?
the Army.
And how many years did you serve?
Two.
2 years. Okay. And where were you stationed? And where did you serve?
Okay, I was in Fort Knox, Kentucky, Fort Polk, Louisiana, Fort Hood, Texas, and Vietnam.
Okay. And then what rank were you?
Specialist 4 when
Okay.
I got out.
When you got out?
Yeah.
And then it says on here military specialty job and MOS.
Well, it was infantry, and
Okay.
the MOS is 11 Bravo.
Okay. And then so here's the main questions that they want to ask. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day probably means to me the same as most does most everybody else, is a day of remembrance for the people that served in the Army and really gave their lives for that purpose.
Okay. And I can appreciate that, by the way. What type of rewards did you receive while in the military? It doesn't say awards; it says rewards. I'm not really sure what that
Reward,
means.
yeah, there was a lot of rewards. You get a lot of standard stuff. You
Okay.
got in-country ribbons for Vietnam, serving in Vietnam. The big one was Bronze Star.
Okay. Right.
Okay,
And I read that story. So,
so
what was the most important thing you learned while in the military?
how to face adversity.
Okay.
From day one, the Army's idea, at least then, was to tear you down completely to nothing and then build you back up the way they wanted you.
Very similar to some of those movies that you see that
Yeah.
really tear them down.
Some of those movies are very good, yeah. Some of them are very good.
Who was the most inspiring person that you met while in the military?
That had to be my first lieutenant in Vietnam, Lieutenant Dennis Biss. He was the one I carried the radio for. I probably got to know him better than anybody else there,
Huh.
actually. But yes, he was a very good person.
Beautiful. And then, what was the best and worst part about serving in the military?
Well, the best part was probably the camaraderie between the guys. I mean, how you,
band of brothers, basically, right?
yeah, how you got 8 or 9 guys in a squad that was going to live together for the next year
Right.
to
right.
get along with each other.
Right. And
It
then make
was-
sure that they don't. And of course, you obviously are. Unfortunately, some people give lives for each other.
Yeah.
So.
And how you ever accomplish that, again, that goes back to the basic training of the tear down and build back up.
Wow. Yeah.
But that and the worst part of course, the worst part of it was Vietnam,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
I mean, just even day-to-day life over there,
It's terrible.
terrible. I mean, you didn't have anywhere to go to the bathroom.
Right.
you know. You ate C rations, not all the time, but most of the time, which, canned food.
Right. Right.
And,
It is what it is, right?
yeah, it was kind of tough. Just the day-to-day life, throw out anybody shooting at you. It was just day-to-day life. Makes you wonder how you ever got through it.
Wow. And what is your favorite memory from serving?
Getting back from Vietnam alive,
Right. Right.
all
Yeah.
in one piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was probably. I loved R&R, where I met my wife.
Oh, okay.
They gave you a week. They called it rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
The married guys got to go to Hawaii, meet your wives. So that was probably
Where'd,
that.
where'd you meet her at?
Hawaii,
Oh, okay.
the Big Island.
Nice.
They
Still
they-
married, right? So.
Oh yeah, they took us over. They flew us over. She had to get. I remember very well. She got military standby flight from Akron or Cleveland to California. And then had to pay full tilt from California to Hawaii.
Oh,
I remember that
Jesus.
very well. But and then same thing on the way back.
Right.
But that was probably the best memory, was getting to see her after about yeah, 6, 7 months over there.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Beautiful. Overall, did you enjoy serving in the military?
No.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's absolutely.
There,
so.
there was no and yes, but if I would have had my brothers, I wouldn't have went. I think that's one of the questions done.
It might be.
I think it's 10.
Okay. So, what impact did the military have on you as a person?
Well, it made you grow up. I was a 19-year-old,
Yeah.
and it made you grow up. It made you see a whole completely different thing than you'd ever seen. I mean, I was a teenager in a little town that basically had never been out
Yeah.
of
yeah.
the town,
Right.
and then all of a sudden, and it made you grow up.
Right.
You were a man when you got done. There was no doubt about it.
And then, would you recommend young men and women today enlisting in the military?
I always told my son and grandsons and all them, the Army never hurt anybody. The only bad part of it was we always had to go shooting somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you could just go to the Army during peacetime and just go through this 6 months of it and let them make you into something else, it would be good. But don't go because you're always going to have to go shoot somewhere.
Yeah. And then, obviously, if you had to do it all over again, would you make the same choices concerning your military experience?
I would. I wouldn't run.
Right.
We had the choice. We could have went to Canada. I was with my wife in Niagara Falls 2 weeks before I went to Nam, and we were in Canada. I could have stayed, but I didn't, and I wouldn't, and I still wouldn't. I would have went.
Would you have? Did they give you an option, and would you have chosen a different field?
You had to. Oh yeah, there was all kinds of options, but every option was you had to re-up to do it.
Okay.
I could have been a sniper. I
Right.
was a very good shot. I could have been a sniper, but that was going to cost me 4 more years.
Right.
I could have been a helicopter pilot. Could have cost me 4 more years. So, no, I just took the two and out
Right. Gotcha.
and took what they gave me.
Well, we do appreciate it. I saw this story that was online, basically where you basically took enemy fire, trying to get from one platoon to the next, kind of get the group back together again.
Yeah,
So that's what got you the star, right? Or the
yeah, the Bronze Star.
Bronze
Yeah,
Star.
that's what. Yeah,
So, well, again, we do appreciate the service.
I know you do.
So, and I appreciate working with you, just so you know. So, but thank you very much, Preston. Again, this is Roy, and thank you for your time, man.
Okay, sure thing.